Hello everyone, welcome to Rajeshwari's Commerce and Management Study Hub. I am Rajeshwari here. We are solving income from salary. The concept videos and some of the problems I have solved in the previous video. If you are not watched those videos, watch those videos for your understanding. Today we are solving 2025 Jan Feb question. It is a 12-mark question, section C, question number 8. Miss Rani is employed in Ashoka Limited, Chennai. She gives the following information for the financial year 23-24. Salary of rupees 30,000 per month. DA 10% frames the part of retirement benefit 30,000. She has employed a domestic servant rupees 1,000 per month and his employee is paying the salary. Employer's contribution to RPF at 14% of salary. Interest credited to RPF at 9.5% per annum, rupees 20,000. Children education allowance, rupees 300 per month per child for 3 children. Hostel allowance for 2 children is rupees 1,000. Conveyance allowance, official expenses is 400 per month, 800 per month. Overtime allowance rupees 1,500 per month. Professional tax paid by Miss Rani rupees 200 per month. Medical allowance rupees 600 per month. HRA by the employer is rupees 20,000 per month, but she pays a rent of rupees 17,000 per month. Calculate the taxable salary of Ms. Rani for the assessment year 2024-25. Let us solve this question. Here, computation of taxable salary of Ms. Rani. Particulars, amount. Now, what is the first transaction? That is salary of rupees 30,000 per month. Okay, that is basic salary. Basic salary. It is per month is given. It is 30,000 into 12 months. 3,60,000. 30,000 into 12. 3,60,000. Then DA. DA is given 10% is frames the retirement benefit. When directly amount is given, so you are taking the amount 30,000. After that, she employed a domestic servant. Domestic servant, if salary is more than 50,000, whatever domestic employees, what the salary they are paying, it is fully taxable. So domestic servant 1,000 into 12,000. Then employer contribution to RPF 14% of salary. Remember, RPF up to 12% is exempted. Okay, 12% ವರೆಗೂ RPF exempted. 12% ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೆಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವಿಲ್ಲಿ. 14% ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 12% ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ನ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸೆಬಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Here you need to remember that RPF 14% is given, but up to 12% is exempted. Whatever the difference is there, the actual given minus exemption 12%, the difference you have to take it under taxable. Okay. Employer contribution to RPF. See here, you need to take it basic salary and DA. And DA entire amount you can't take it. Why? Because it is clearly said that only the 10% frames the retirement benefit. So on 30,000, 10%, the 3,000 you are going to take for the calculations. Okay. 3,60,000 plus 3,000 into 14% minus 3,60,000 plus 3,000 into 12%. You need to calculate. Okay. 3,60,000 plus 3,000 is 3,63,000 into 14% is 50,820 minus 3,63,000 into 12% 43,560. What is the taxable amount? 50,820 minus 45, 45, 43,560. 43,560, 7,260 is taxable amount. Understood? Yes. Next. What is the next transaction? The next transaction is interest credited to RPF. 9.5% per annum. Rupees 20,000 is given. See, always remember 9.5%. Up to 9.5% RPF is exempted. If it is more, then we used to take the difference. Here 9.5 only it is given. So it is exempted. Interest credited to RPF 9.5% exempted. Then next transaction, children education allowance 300 per month per child, 3 children is given. Children education allowance 300 per month, 3 children for 12 months. 300 into 3 into 12. 10,800. Education allowance exempted. The exemption limit is 100 per child up to 2 child for 12 months. 100 into 2 into 12. 2,400 minus that one and take the remaining balance. 10,800 minus 2,400. 8,400. The next is conveyance allowance. Official expenses is 400. 800 is total conveyance allowance. So conveyance allowance 800 per month for 12 months. 12 8s are 96, 9,600. From this you need to minus actual spent for official purpose. Official purpose you need to minus. Official purpose is 400. So 400 into 12. 12 fours are 48. 4,800. Now 9,600 minus 4,800 is 4,800. Right? 9,600 minus 4,800 is 4,800. Then next is overtime allowance 1,500 per month. It is also fully taxable. Overtime allowance 1,500 per month into 12 months. 1,500 into 12. It is 18,000. Then next we have professional tax. At the end we are going to take. Hostel allowance have we taken? No. For hostel allowance for children is rupees 1,000 is given. So we will take it this as 1,000 per month. Okay. Because hostel allowance for two children is rupees hostel allowance or hostel allowance 1000 is given. Actual exemption, it is for 2 children, they said. 2 children is rupees 1000. What is the exemption limit? Less exemption. Exemption is hostel allowance 300, up to 300 exempted for 2 children for 12 months. If you calculate, it will come more than what you spent. 300 into 2 into 12, 7200. So here in the question it is not mentioned clearly. Hostel allowance for 2 children is rupees 1000 is given. So we have to take it like this only. There is no taxable amount in the hostel allowance, or you can write a note that it is considered as per month 1000, then 1000 into 2 into 12 months you can calculate, and you can minus the 7200. Okay, then next, medical allowance is there. Medical allowance is also fully taxable. Medical allowance is 600 into 12. 12 6 are 72. 7200. Okay. Then next, any other allowance is there? HRA is there. HRA, here HRA is given. Employer 20,000 per month, but she pays rent of rupees 17,000 per month. Actual HRA received. Actual HRA received is how much? It is 20,000 into 12. 20,000 into 12 is 2,40,000. Now, less least of the following. Least of the following. Actual HRA received 2,40,000. Rent paid minus 10% of salary. Rent paid is how much? It is 17,000 per month. 17,000 into 12 is 17,000 into 12. It is 2,04,000 minus 10% of salary. 10% of salary is basic plus DA. That is 3,60,000 plus 3,000 enters into retirement benefit into 10%. How much it will come? 3,63,000 into 10%. 36,300. 36,300. So 2,04,000 minus 36,300 is 1,67,700. Then see, here you need to remember what is the city she stays in. Chennai. For if it is she is staying in any metro cities, then 50% of salary you need to take. 50% of salary. So 50% of salary will come 3,63,000 into 50%. It is 1,81,500 it will come. So which is the least one? 1,67,700 is least one. So taxable HRA is HRA is 2,40,000 minus 1,67,700. 72 300 is taxable HRA. Now 50% of salary why you are taking? Because it is Chennai. In case of Chennai, Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, if it is given, then you have to take it as 50% of salary. Other cities you have to take it 40% of salary. Okay. Now we need to calculate gross salary. Gross salary. Gross salary is 3,60,000 plus 30,000 plus 12,000 plus 7,260 plus 8,400, 4,800, 18,000, 7,200, 72,300. It is 5,19,960 is the amount, that is gross salary. Now deductions from your gross salary, deductions under section 16. First deduction is standard deduction. Standard deduction under section 16 1A, that is 50,000. Then we have professional tax. Professional tax under section 16 clause 3. What is the professional tax she paid? The professional tax she paid is 200 per month. 200 into 12, 24. So 2,400. Now minus from 5,19,960 minus 50,000 minus 2,400. It is 4,67,560 is taxable salary. It is very easy and most important chapter. 100% questions you will get on this. You have to practice. Only thing is you need to remember the exemptions. That you will remember when you practice more. Okay. I hope you will understand this, and for more videos stay tuned to my channel, and I'll upload other years question papers also. And any questions, queries if you have, you can contact me in comment section. Thank you. Have a great day.